So we were planning to do a worst 11, but simply put, that would just be West Brom and Sheffield United, and then maybe a couple of funny shades. So we're just going to go sort of position by position. So goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, and forward. So for me, the goalkeeper, it was between David Gea, but this man does win it. Bernd Leno, he's been dreadful. He's a good shot stopper, but even that at times this season has not been good. Defender, I'm going to go with Eric Dyer. I think he's not a good defender at all. Decent hold a midfielder. He'll get about, he'll stick his foot in, but as a defender, that's not good enough. Midfielder, another contender for biggest drop-off, actually, John Lundstrom. He's been terrible this season. He's been really, really bad. FPL hero last season. This year, absolutely miserable. And then, as I said, the worst player this season, Ollie Burke, is the forward.
I am going to, for the goalkeeper, I'm going to give it to a man who's gotten a lot of hate on this podcast, and deservedly so. Aaron fucking Papadom Hands Ramsdale. He is just terrible. Defender, Semedo. I don't have to go into detail there again. For midfield, I'm going to go for Jeff Hendrick. Start of the season, looking like he's got off to a good start for Newcastle. Anyone who's watched him play regularly for Ireland knows he's a terrorist on the football pitch. And he got called out for being just a certified war criminal plenty of times this season. Shit midfielder in a shit Newcastle squad. And then forward, I'm going to go for Timo Werner, who, even though he's still gotten a few assists this season, and I think he's Chelsea's joint top goal scorer in the league this season with 6 goals, but just the sheer amount of sitters he's missed this season. And like Ollie Burke and Brewster probably had worse seasons, but I just think he's been noticeably bad, and he's been the most noticeably bad player in the league, I think, this season. Obviously, that comes with the price tag, but I'm going to have to give it to him.
I have a bold shout for the goalkeeper position. I'm between two, Aaron Ramsdale and Alisson. I think Alisson has been absolutely dirt. He's just going through a bad patch. He's been going through a bad patch for 4 months. You can't have a goalkeeper going on a bad patch for that long. So I'm going with Alisson. There we go. He's locked in. Worst keeper, worst defender, Semedo. No arguments. The man was playing Champions League final a couple of years ago. Or not final, Champions League semi-final rather. He's just dirt. I think when he came into the league, people were blinded by the fact that he's a good Ultimate Team card. They were like, geez, this fella's going to be some talent. But he was dirt. Midfielder, Thomas Partey. He was brought in. You think he's going to solidify the Arsenal midfield. But all he did was he got pushed back on the pitch by Arteta, and Son broke in and scored the goal. And then the worst striker is Ryan Brewster. If he went to Brighton, convinced Brighton would win the league, but he didn't, because he's with a miserable team and he's had a miserable season. He somehow got acknowledged with, I know I keep bringing up Ultimate Team, but a Future Stars card after scoring a fantastic 0 goals all season, and he's your marquee striker. Catch a grip.
We're just getting that Future Stars from his Instagram post. Like, that's all that has to be from. Well, my top 5, I'm going for Leno as a goalkeeper, because even the last game there, like he has howlers recently. The confidence is an all-time low. As a keeper, he's looking around him, and the other way keepers love to just blame the defense forever. And he's just like, fuck, I'm lost for words here, lads. It is me. For defender, I'm going to go for something different just to annoy Rowan. I'm going to go Thiago Silva with his stupid big lips, and he was getting turned around. He was getting turned around by West Brom, mate.
That's a scandalous pick, mate.
The Agina wasn't even in, mate, and he was getting bagged by 3 by West Brom. He was getting turned on a sixpence, mate. Not even on a sixpence.
He got sent off after 20 minutes against West Brom. What are you on about? He was getting turned.
No, in the Hawthorns, right? He got absolutely destroyed, mate. 3-0 down. He was getting clapped. He's got about 3 pace, mate. He's from the favelas. He's finished. Like,
this is part of it. Listeners won't know, but this is part of, you just have weird agendas against certain centre halves.
And
he doesn't think Joe when we signed Matip, he said he would be shit because he can't jump because of ligament damage in his legs.
Sergio Ramos can't turn.
Yeah, before the Champions League final in Kiev, he claimed that Mo Salah would take the piss out of Ramos because Ramos can't turn.
All Ramos did was turn Salah inside out and ripped his shoulder out of his socket.
Right, Thiago, dead baller, he's finished him. I'm saying it now. Like Thomas Partey's coming from midfielder, mate. He has the Timberlands on, and not only does he have the Timberlands on, they're 3 sizes too big for him. They were bought with his confirmation money, and he still can't fit it.
Okay,
Hold
and
it
your
together,
forward.
James.
Right, and forward award has to be Brewster. Like 25 million, he was crucial to Sheffield having a chance of staying up this season, and he's just completely flopped on the big stage. Maybe he needed another loan spell, whatever. Maybe he can come on, but at the minute, yeah, he was just the worst bang for the buck this season. So disaster.
Yeah, so too many names to go through, really, to award winners. So that's some of the sheds for some of the worst players in the Premier League season just gone.